Hey, what's up guys, Phone Genius here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this Moto Z Force, which I got on Mercari for $16, and I'm going to see if this phone is still usable in 2021. Let's get into it. So yes, you did hear me right, I did get this phone for $16, but I didn't just get this phone. I got this phone in a lot of 3 phones, which include a Motorola E 2nd generation, which has some sort of software issue. I need to flash it, install a new OS on it, and some Verizon dumb phone, which doesn't charge at all, which I'll probably just sell on eBay for parts, or just keep it on my shelf. So yeah, what's wrong with this for it to cost so little? It's really nothing wrong with it. Only thing I see that's wrong with it is it has a little bit of burn-in, as you can see here. You can see a little bit of the taskbar. It comes with this Moto mod shell, which is kind of like sort of like a skin for it, but it's magnetic and attaches to the back, as you can see here. The phone itself is in pretty decent condition. There are some scratches on the screen, which should be expected because the screen is made out of plastic, because this is the Force, Moto E Force, which means it has the better specs, and it also has the shatter-resistant screen like on the Droid Turbo 2 and other Motorola phones. So yeah, the screen's made of plastic, so that means it will never crack, because plastic doesn't crack, but it does have some scratches on it. So into the actual usability of this phone. This phone runs on Android 8, which is a modern enough software where it is totally functional and usable. The phone is actually very well optimized for the software, so it does run pretty nice. It's pretty snappy, pretty quick. I think it has a Snapdragon 820 or 821, one of those processors. It's an 820 series Snapdragon processor. But even though it has that such old processor, the software, it runs really well. I was surprised. Hardware's still pretty nice. I mean, you get a metal back, you get an aluminum frame, you get a big, heavy feel, big battery. I think it's 3,500 milliamp hours, which is pretty decent. You get a 5.5 or 5.7 inch screen. I'm not 100% sure. You get a 20 megapixel rear camera, which isn't the greatest, but it still takes pretty decent photos. Another good thing about this phone is the screen. The screen is 5.5 or 5.7, I don't remember, but it's one of those sizes, but it's also an AMOLED screen. It's 1440p AMOLED, and it's actually really nice. Some AMOLEDs back in this day weren't very good, but this is comparable to like Samsung AMOLED. It is very nice, very rich colors, deep blacks, of course, since it's an AMOLED. Very vibrant, very good viewing angles. It gets very bright, if you can, as you can see, it gets very bright, which is nice. It's also just it's a good size, it's shatter resistant, it's pretty good. Another really good thing I like about this phone is the fingerprint sensor. It has a fingerprint sensor, and it's very quick. I had a Galaxy S7, which came out around the same time, and it wasn't that good. But this one is really good, which is a surprise, since it's such an old phone. What are some things that I don't like about the phone? It gets quite hot when you're using it intensively. I don't really like that. I don't really like when phones get really hot. Another thing I don't like about it is, the screen burn-in. This doesn't have severe screen burn-in, but it's enough. I don't really like that at all. I really don't like screen burn-in. Another thing I'm kind of disappointed by is the camera. I thought the camera would be better, but it isn't. It's still decent, but I thought it'd be better. It's not on the same level as a Galaxy S7 or Google Pixel or an iPhone 7. But overall, I really like this phone, and I really believe it's a very usable phone now. In 2021, even though it still only runs Android 8, it still is just very responsive, and everything's still up to date. So yeah, that has been my review and experience of the Moto Z Force. And my verdict, is it usable in 2020? Absolutely. If you can get a good deal like I got on this one, it is an excellent value. I doubt many of you are going to actually be able to pick one of these up for $16, but maybe you can. But even for like what they're going for, 40, 50, I think it's still a pretty good deal. So yeah. Moto Z Droid, approved.